Good morning, trading world. Excuse me. As you can tell, I'm a bit under the weather, but I haven't done this in a while. But today is just one of those days where it's too important to let it go by. The title for today's pre-market outlook is that the cracks in the market are becoming too big to ignore. Excuse me. Just pulling up my quotes list, it becomes real easy to see that the only thing still in an uptrend at the moment with market cap that matters is NVIDIA, Meta, Eli Lilly, Netflix, Disney, GE, and American Express. And it's real easy to identify again NVIDIA, Meta, Eli Lilly, Netflix, Disney, GE, American Express, and I'm sure there are more somewhere down the line, but at this point the market cap isn't enough to do anything about anything. And so in looking at that, the crazy part about these companies is that in order to do damage to the broader market, we don't really need a big fall, but just a stall in upward momentum, because there is nothing else holding the market up at this point. I'll go through each company and what they look like at the moment. We'll start with NVIDIA. And with NVIDIA seems to be entering a pullback moment, falling below that 733 area. It's so small, you don't really see a whole lot, but falling below this 733 area here is going to open up the door, open up a trap door that gets us to drop around the 700 area over the next few days. That is the status of NVIDIA. The next one is Meta. And let's bring up Meta. And as you can see, Meta had a big swing up, and it's been pretty much sideways ever since. Excuse me. So Meta has been consolidating sideways for a week now, setting up for a pullback over the next few days. The next one on the list is ELI. And with Eli just made a new all-time high yesterday. So I think it deserves a little time to cool off here over the next couple of days, because it made the high, and it may in fact push again to top that high today or Friday. But after that, I look for it to cool off significantly. So a big pullback from the high that'll again happen over the next couple of days. The next one on the list is Netflix. Let's bring up Netflix. And as you can see, with Netflix, it still seems to have some juice left to the upside. But don't worry. If we get a decent pullback in the broader market, and when I say decent pullback, I'm thinking of a 3% decline or better, Netflix will be on the list to be hit early, because when we get into a decline like that, people want to cut where they have profits at. And so definitely Netflix would be on that chopping block to get hit. Now, the next one is Disney. Let's bring up Disney. Now, as you can see with Disney, back here a few days back, Disney looked like it jumped on a rocket ship. But as of the last couple of days, it looks like that rocket ship is running out of fuel. And you see we have a large pocket here. And so over the next few days, it wouldn't surprise me if we hit that pocket and probably slice through it and find the bottom here somewhere. So that's what I see for Disney, and this is probably something that's going to take a few days to play out. So it's still quite possible that we could hit or go back up to test that high at 112. But all of this, that test at 112, I would expect to happen on Friday. After a pullback first here between Thursday night and Friday morning, it will probably get us back down to this 107. And then the big part of the pullback or the drop slicing through the air pocket, which will probably happen probably Monday or Tuesday of next week. And the next stock on the list is General Electric, GE. GE seems to be really strong, but by itself, it's not enough to hold anything up. There's decent strength in GE, and this is one of those where it may take less of the blunt when we get that 3% decline. This is one of those that you might want to jump back into early. But again, the strength of GE is not going to be enough to hold anything up by itself. And last, we have American Express. Now, American Express just had a gap down coming off near highs, so it's already started its pullback process. In fact, the price action that we're seeing in American Express is well, excuse me. The price action that I'm seeing in American Express right now is actually the price action that I expect for the broader market over the next couple of days. As you see, we had a gap down. We had a gap down here, consolidating sideways, gap up here, but we still hadn't closed the original gap just yet, which I expect that to happen over the next day or two, and then possibly a bigger ride down for American Express. You have to excuse me here. I'm going back and forth on a few different screens here. All right, back to the S&P. Now, putting all this in terms of the S&P today and over the next few days, as you kind of notice a theme with all the stocks, you know, something was going to happen in the next few days. Futures seem to be on pace to open gap up today, but I have a bear bias read on the day overall. I will be getting short somewhat early in the day, only to close out that position or most of it by the end of day. Just as we look to be opening positive today, I expect the complete opposite tomorrow, opening lower and closing much higher. If we close lower today and close much higher tomorrow, this is my sign to get short Friday for a big down day Monday. Today should be a rounded reversal day followed by an even bigger rounded reversal day in the opposite direction. So as I was saying, and as I looked at all the stocks that were still in somewhat of a uptrend, or at least holding the market up, the common theme is that they were all either near highs or starting that process of a pullback, and it may take a few days, but over that next few days, while they pause, there will be nothing, and I mean nothing at all, that will hold the market overall together or up. So this is kind of in line with what my timing model says, that Monday could be very bad, or the beginning of next week could be very, very bad. And so we're looking at one of those maybe flash crash or 3% down days that gets your attention. So like I said, if these events happen the way I plan out, if we close down today and then tomorrow we open lower and close a lot higher, again, this is my sign to hold short through the weekend for something that could be a really crazy early week, or I'm not saying a Black Monday event, but this could be a swan type of an event. So that is definitely what I want to be on the lookout for and be positioned for. As we talk about today, I'm looking for the zone or area to get short anywhere from 5,038 to 5,066 on the ES. Now, normally I would always put up what I would call the support and resistance area, the Jack, Queen, and King support and resistance areas. But this morning, I really wasn't expecting to put out a video this morning, but I wanted to do something when I saw how dire things are starting to look. So it's not really the Jack, Queen, and King resistance areas, but I just wanted to kind of give you or map out what I see coming today. And we have significant resistance area at that 5038 on the ES, and another significant resistance area at the 5066, and then even bigger resistance area at the 5097 area. I don't really see us getting up to or past the 5097 area today, but I'm thinking we're going to be at, if you follow me before, you know the day structures that I talk about, the rounded reversal day structure, which is going to look like this off of the open. We're going to get a push up off of the open, and then probably a consolidation and a little back and forth on the consolidation before we actually get a pretty decent fall into the latter portions of the day. So this is what I'm expecting today to look like. So again, it's the rounded reversal day type structure, and the way that we know the rounded reversal day structure, you should be able to take a look at your advanced decline line, and it should be pretty much up at the beginning of the day, but as we start to play out the day, it will pretty much fall throughout the day, no matter what the price action is in the beginning. Even though price action may be going up, look for that advanced decline line to be falling for majority of the day, and we may not catch up to that falling decline, advanced decline line, until midday, before the price action starts to follow it as well. So that's pretty much what I see for today. Normally I give the 3 best scenarios to look for, but because of this video just kind of being a surprise, something I just woke up this morning, just feeling I had to put the word out of what's going on. I didn't do all the background work that I normally do, but again, I did want to put the word out and to make sure that you're prepared for what is going on and how to position yourself over the next couple of days, so that you are able to take advantage of some great volatility in the market. So if you're a trader, if you're a real trader, these are the type of days that you stand up for. These are the days that you wait months and months on end to take advantage of. So I just wanted to say that. I guess I'll close out the video now. Hopefully soon I'll be back to doing this on a regular basis, working towards that. But again, wishing you a positive trading day. Make sure that you don't bite off more than you can chew. And again, have a wonderful trading day.